My personal style is comfort. I'm kind of in between being very baggy and oversized, but I also like to accentuate my silhouette just depending on my mood.
I would describe my personal style as relaxed, versatile.
I would describe my personal style as quite minimal. I like to play with textures.
I don't necessarily have one specific style icon. I tend to get my inspiration just from everyday life, seeing other people.
My style icon is Sophia Loren. I just adore those women of the 1950s and the 1960s and how they bucked the trend of what it meant to be a woman during that time. They just broke a lot of barriers that I think we still feel today.
You see someone that just catches your eye and is very confident in what they're wearing and that kind of stuff, that gives me inspiration.
Clothes definitely make me feel confident when I know they fit my body shape very well. So for me, a good fitting pair of denim jeans always makes me feel confident, and just a simple t-shirt, just something classic, comfortable and not too fussy.
My mum inspires me. She came over to the UK as a stateless refugee and pretty much defied all the odds to get to where she is now, being a human rights lawyer. I would not be the person I am today without seeing that kind of tenacity from a woman that did it all on her own.
I'm inspired by people's confidence, just the energy, just someone who just embraces all that they are authentically.
I would say my mom. She's literally one of the strongest, if not the strongest person I know. And that really, really inspires me to be a better person.
I feel as a model it's very important to use your platform to raise awareness on important issues and subjects, particularly ones that you're affected by and passionate about. I'm an ambassador for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Because I've found, it's a subject that a lot of people have been affected by in their lives, but don't necessarily speak about it.
For me, it's not necessarily wanting to use this platform for anything other than making other women and young girls feel good about themselves, because I never had that growing up.
I would say what would make an iconic model is to do everything with confidence. People who stay very close to themselves and maybe even show that in the way they are on pictures or the way they walk on the runway. That for me makes an iconic model.
An iconic model is somebody who is multifaceted. I think this industry can seem quite all-encompassing a lot of the time, but there is so much beyond that. And when you see somebody with great success use that reach for more than just personal gain, it's so respectable.
I think what makes an iconic model is an attitude of confidence, someone who is not only confident but is passionate about, current affairs, someone that uses their platform for a purpose, spreading awareness, and a model that just owns who they are. I think for me, the attitude in modeling that needs to change is that we're not defined by our measurements or our size. I started in the industry well over 10 years ago, and there was always that stigma of having to meet a certain size requirement, but things are radically changing.
I'd love to see more diversity on covers, and I would love to just see more curvy women in high fashion.